Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Jesse, your DM.
Cody playing Lazarus.
Brennan playing Diz.
Mike playing Nim.
Britt playing Kenna.
And we are Double Doubles and Dragons. We're a group of goofy Canadians that have gotten together to play a little D&D. Sometimes we will say things that are inoffensive. We mean them as jokes, of course, and they're certainly funny to us, but some people may find this offensive. If you do, we apologize, but we don't want any hate mail about it. So just don't listen, okay? Let's jump right into the action. Okay, everybody. So let's get back at it. Quick recap for those people not coming in from the last episode. We're in the middle of a fight with Wallace, a big demon pig-looking guy who's flying and stuff. So let's get right back into it. It would have been Nim's turn.
Was it my turn?
Yeah, because he just finished.
Right.
He just walloped two bears.
That is what happened.
Bears!
Bears. If he's hovering 5 feet off the ground, can I even attack him?
Yes, but barely. I'm gonna say technically yes, because according to the rules, anything within 5 feet of you is in your range. So even if the visibility of that looks a little funny, it technically is still okay.
Okay, well, I'm not going to chance it with magic. I'm just going to attack him with my dagger.
Alright, Nim goes in for the stab.
Stab wounds. Oh, I now one. He doesn't even have disadvantage. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Actually, I have a lucky point, though. And it hasn't been determined the outcome yet. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my last lucky point. I guess I also have inspiration.
Yep. Yeah, don't forget, Kenna and Nim still both have inspiration.
You know what? I'm going to spend my inspiration because I've had it for like 20 sessions. So.
Okay.
Welcome to the
Nim
Inspiration Club.
finally decides he's ready to be inspired.
Well, that helps. What's my plus 7, so 24.
That's a hit.
He hits him.
Okay, and
I think
then
there's one session I killed mine. Only one. And it was max. I forgot.
that's going to be for max damage. Which is 8, I think.
So 4.
How
much was it?
8 damage.
Okay, so 4.
He's more than Lazarus.
You should
Just try something.
Okay.
What, like fireball? Just go absorb that shit.
How do you know? It's a completely different person.
But generated the same way.
Is it though?
He like
He snorted a lot of powder.
So much cocaine, I mean powder. Okay, Nim, anything else for your turn?
Be like, sorry about that.
Oh, good. You read that.
Poke. Okay, then it's Dis.
I want to use... So which way is he... Oh, okay, so he's facing me right now?
Yes. Turns out he didn't have to turn away from you to reach over behind his back and eviscerate a bear.
Okay.
Oh, but sorry, you did hide, so I guess I have to tell you before you can roll. He doesn't seem to be aware of your presence in that way.
Oh, so like the height doesn't matter to him? Is that what you mean? Or that he's not aware of me because of the height?
It doesn't seem to matter to him.
Okay.
He did say he could see through walls.
I want to... I want to... Can I say using a dodge action and moving through him as a way to make him lose track of me for a second? Because he would still have to probably watch where I'm going for, like, instantaneous movements. Right?
With the end goal being what?
That I get by his wings and I drop some blue powder on it.
Without him notice? Like, you're going to try to be without
I'm trying to make it so it's as
as
easy as possible to do it, as in he's distracted by me moving around and doesn't know what my goal is, so I have a chance
Okay,
to...
I can tell you he doesn't need to be looking at you to see what you do.
So he tracks everybody all at once, all the time?
Correct. The type of sight his particular demon form has isn't affected by stuff like that. That being said, I have no problem with you trying to sprinkle the powder on his wings. I just mean there isn't a way for you to do it without him noticing you're doing it.
Alright. Okay.
That being said, even if you missed his wings, the powder would still get on the rest of him, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm just gonna try to use the powder on his wings, then.
Okay, so you'll use your action to pull the powder out and give it to him?
Give it to him good.
Give it to him good. Sorry, are you aiming for his wings still, or just all of them?
I'm aiming for his wings, and I don't want to use all the powder.
Okay. You can get... He's 5 feet off the ground. It's honestly probably easier for you to go around him than under him, but you can go under him if you want.
Yeah. Oh, it's very easier to go under him, right? Because he's actually like this big or something.
Yeah, he's quite large. But for the purposes of the battle, that's how much space he takes up.
Right.
So if you go around him, it's fine.
Yeah, but it takes more movement. Like
to get under him, he's only 5 feet off the ground, so you'd have to crawl. Or attempt some sort of slide. Or you'd have to crouch, sorry, is what I mean. So it is still a movement.
Yeah, I'd assume it'd be like a double movement to go through.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to squeeze into something like that, it's the difficult terrain rules.
Right.
But I think you can still make it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go 10, 20, that's 40.
Yeah.
No.
He could just go straight out and he'd be fine.
This is 45. So I'm there. I want to try it at that point to get on his wings.
Okay. So are you, I guess because you can't reach his wings, so are you throwing it? Or...
Yeah, I'll take like just a little small handful of powder, so I want to leave at least half the powder in the container.
Dis did go up the staircase up to the cushion.
Yeah, no, like it's not like he just can't reach it directly because, the guy's big.
Mm.
Okay, so you're gonna, shake it out onto your hand and throw it? Okay. Just trying to think of the right way to do that. I guess it's a throw. Like an unarmed throw. I think that's right.
I'm using an
Or no, because it's not a weapon. You're just sort of spritzing it all.
Yeah, I'm using an object.
Okay, yeah, I would say, I don't even know if there's a roll to hit for that then, because it's a powder, it's just going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sounds good. How much of the powder do you use?
About half. I want to leave half in the container. So I guess not specifically half, a little bit less than half. Because I've used a bit in the container already, so...
Okay, so the less than half will change how much powder is in the air. Give me a luck roll. And something that you can affect, like... You wouldn't be throwing it with strength so much as trying to aim it, so I'm thinking acrobatics? Like you're trying to get it to land where you want it to land, right?
Okay.
So yeah, give me an acrobatics check and a luck roll.
Luck roll's 14.
Okay.
Acrobatics is 18. Or 16.
Okay.
Unless there's a pass in acrobatics.
I don't think so. Because I think you can always still, trip. Yeah. Or something horrible. Okay. So... Okay, about less than half of the container, so it won't do that, but it will... Okay, so you get behind him, you toss the powder. It doesn't all go exactly where you want it to be, but it's better than nothing. As the powder lands on the wings, you do notice them kind of gray in color, and they stop flapping as much, and he kind of stumbles a little bit before dropping to the ground.
Okay.
I will note as well the flesh in that area has gone gray and cracked a little bit, but only in the area directly around the wings.
I want to seal the container up, make sure it's sealed. I assume
it's part of your action, I would assume.
I'll make sure it's in my bag again. I'm going to attack. So is that spot reachable now that he's floated down a little bit? For me?
Let's see, he's dropped by 5, you were up by 5. I think you can reach it. If you do kind of not like a jump, but if you really go for it. It'll be a called attack in that area, so it's disadvantaged anyway, so I can't really impose any more difficulty than that, so I would say you can make it.
Okay. That's going to be disadvantaged? Okay.
Yeah, because you're trying to attack a very specific part of his body. It's a called shot.
I'll just attack normal.
Okay. I don't suppose anybody has anything left to help you with it.
Nope. That's not either.
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Uh-huh.
Why?
It's a called shot.
I'm not calling. I'm hitting normal.
Oh, okay, then you're fine.
This still misses of 16.
Yes, it does.
I'll attack him.
Okay.
22.
That'll be a hit.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
With goading attack.
Alright. Goading attacks, so wisdom save. He fails it.
Okay. 20. So Jesus Christ, math. 25.
25. Okay. Anything else?
I'm in an action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dash with the action. I'm going to go... I had 45 movement, so I still have 50 movement left. This going back is going to be another 20, so that's 65. Right. 45.
This is just our unicorn spirit, so you can stand there if you need to.
Yeah, the unicorn spirit's incorporeal.
He's standing here, so moving into this spot's going to be difficult terrain, I think.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't see behind his thing. Were you pointing to?
This spot.
Yes. Yeah, sorry,
moving
technically he should be just that slight.
Moving through allies is...
normal.
55, or 50, 55, 60, 65, 75, 80, 85, 90.
Okay. Okay, so you goading attacked him, and then you kind of run back towards the door, I assume trying to kind of lure him into moving towards you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I'll have my turn now.
Okay, so that's it. Lazarus.
Well, he's on the ground.
Yes, he has dropped to the ground. Continue.
Yeah, there's nothing for me moving away from here.
Go on.
Yeah, I guess I'll...
Oh, you didn't have to wait for me.
Well, no, I was using the time to think anyways. I guess I'll just attack normally for right now.
Okay, go ahead.
16.
16 is a miss.
And 12.
Also a miss.
Is that? Sure. Accurate 12.
Okay. Alright, that is it for Lazarus. Kenna.
Alrighty. So this needs some healing.
Yeah, probably.
This guy. He's not deceived.
She walked away.
That was over.
I can't move.
He walked away from me.
What does? So I'm gonna try healing word.
Okay. Kenna raises her hand and shouts her usual healing word, which I forget.
I change it every time. I don't know.
Something about healing. Fair enough.
Just doing the initial now. 21.
21 heals.
Is that including you?
And then we all get
You guys all get 8.
if we need it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else has been hit yet.
And I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay. Kenna whips out the barbed wire club. Unless you're moving, then bears. The 2 remaining bears are both frightened, so their attacks are disadvantaged.
Right. Because they did so well the first time.
Let's see if they fail.
It's gonna be a lot of rolls.
Miss on first bite. Crit fail on the claw.
Okay.
That place is retired. Crit fail on the bite.
2 crit fails.
And miss.
Okay. So roll the 2 100 rolls for the crit fails. On the plus side, most of these can really just only hurt the bears.
Well, mostly.
Mostly. Unless there's
18.
We can get demoralized in rolls then.
True.
18 and 31.
Although we chopped away a lot of those, because some of those were ridiculous. Sorry, 18. Okay. 18 is that bear, basically trying to force its way through the fear. It gains 1 level of exhaustion, which won't really affect it, because it's just disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
What was the other one?
31.
31 is the one of the ones we took away, or no, we got that one. So 31 is... okay, so that bear, while it's reaching for him, it all kind of happened at the same point that Dis knocked it out of the air. So when it goes to swipe, Wallace lands on its claw, and it's going to take 1d6 damage every turn until you heal it. Starting with 1 damage.
Its claws broke.
Exactly. It chipped a nail, really. 1 damage is not a lot.
Now
So
it's
was
just
it enough
going
to kill a
to
commoner?
continue chipping nails each turn.
That's right. Because Wallace is a heavy dude.
Do
Any
they
commoner
roll
is
to
2.
break your fear at the end of the turn or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Any commoner is 2 chipped fingernails away from death. Remember that.
you just remember that. The DM said so.
It's a 10
Yeah, still feared.
and 17.
Not feared.
So bear number 4 is not feared.
Okay. Anything else from the bears? Okay. It is Wallace's turn. Not that it matters if he recharges, but... You do notice him swell up a little. But he just kind of hangs out. Okay, so he is going to do something a little different. He's been goaded attacked by Dis, and he didn't like that very much. And I think he's actually going to go for it, because he knows Dis still has the vial and has shown a willingness to use it. So, instead of doing his bite, he is going to try to shove Kenna out of the way.
Okay.
How does shove read?
So the way that shove works is instead of doing his attack, or one of his attacks, he can do a shove action instead, where it's just a strength contest. Or she can use dex if she's better at it. So it's either an athletics roll or an acrobatics roll, but I have to roll if he hits you first.
Dex or an athletics, what you said?
It's either an athletics or a acrobatics roll. Whichever you're better at is the contest. He definitely hits you. And
wait, so does shove force an attack?
Does shove force?
Yeah, like what did you just roll?
It's an attack roll because it's still
He has disadvantage on that then.
Yes.
Because I'm goaded.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It's a good thing it's a disadvantage. Not that you can crit on a shove, but it would have been. So we'll take that instead of. So yeah, now it's just it'll be his athletics because whoever's doing the shoving, it has to be the athletics, and then yours it's either acrobatics or athletics, whichever you're better at.
It used to be an adventure until it got critically shoved.
No, I think it's
just a check.
It's an ability check.
Yeah, it's an ability check. If you were frightened, it would be no. It's not a saving throw. It's a check.
Proficiency for that.
I don't.
You have proficiency with strength stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
12.
Lazarus, I need a dexterity save from you as well. You're in the way.
I am?
Yeah.
Because I got.
He's got to shove her out of the way.
Oh.
So you're in the way.
How about I just opt to grab her and go with her?
Could potentially she be stopped by it because he's tunnel fighters?
That would just put them both in the same space. It'd still get her out of the way. It just determines whether or not she goes further than that or not. Yeah, if you want to try to catch her, then we'll just say your dex save is to try to catch her.
You can save yourself. What are you strength?
If you're directly going to contest...
Well, I'm directly in line.
Yeah,
so it's just...
but then it won't be a save. It'll be an athletics check. So up to you.
Well, no, I was just... Alright, I'll just use dexterity. 14.
Dis! The dice just hit this.
14.
14. Okay. Yeah. So you and Kenna end up operating in the same square. So Kenna, you move into Lazarus. Lazarus, you catch her instead of her getting shoved much further because Wallace is a very big man right now.
Hmm.
Normally a shove only pushes you 5 feet, but Wallace is a very big man. Okay, so now that Kenna is out of the way, he's going to start moving towards Ditz. Obviously, opportunities will ensue, I assume. So,
Tunnel Fighter.
yes, which does. Sorry, we haven't used it in a while.
As long as he moves within my range and stays within my range, I get to use an opportunity attack without consuming my reaction.
Okay, and then
So wait, you get like 3 or something?
Yep. If he keeps moving through me, I keep tunnel fighting.
yeah, so you guys both operate that square. The bears can. One of the bears can opportunity.
Let me go look at the ruling just to make sure.
Or I guess both of them can
I'll
actually.
just reread it.
So they can. Nim, you got moved out of range of. Kenna and Dis, I think, are. You're actually still in his corner, so Kenna, you can't opportunity.
I don't get to opportunity?
No, because you're still inside. He hasn't moved out of your radius of attack yet.
Okay.
He didn't have to move that far. Both of the bears can, and Nim can, and then however Lazarus' ability works.
So, while in this defensive stance, you can make all opportunity attacks without using your reaction, and I can use my reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that moves within 5 feet. So it takes my reaction to attack him when he moves within my range, but all normal opportunities don't consume my reaction in this stance.
Okay, so
I get 2 attacks. I'll get my reaction when he moves within me, and then when he leaves, I get the normal.
He didn't leave.
Okay.
You and Kenna have the same spot, so it's just 1 attack.
Okay, so I get...
But otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten an attack, so, you know, take the win.
How does opportunity work when the bears get 2 attacks?
Is it a multi-attack?
They have a multi-attack, yeah.
Then it should all come in at once.
Then it should all come in at once.
Okay.
Lazarus West.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
That's
1
better
still
than
is disadvantage.
Better than 1.
We've rolled enough. We've rolled enough of those.
There's been a lot of 1s, but the 1 quit he roll got 8 into a shove.
Yep.
So, I mean, take the win. Otherwise, Kenna might have died.
Will and everyone else is just riding all of a sudden.
Because he has to choose. He can either take the
1
bite as the shove or the claws as the shove.
Mm.
He chose to keep 2 attacks, but if bite would have hit her, especially with a crit.
So one of the bears crit success once.
Okay, sounds fair. We'll roll the crit.
59.
Is that a bite or a claw?
It was the bite.
Okay.
Piercing.
So piercing. And what was the roll?
Magic.
59.
59.
59. Which will take us to... Why does the number jump?
Shit, I should have just ripped off one of these bear's claws. Like a glove. Magic glove.
I'm pretty sure they dissipate into nothing. Unfortunately.
The Fey world's gonna
Okay, the effect that it would have got doesn't make sense in the context we have, so it's just double damage.
13.
13 damage?
From the bite.
Okay, and that's magic.
Magical
damage.
And 7 from the claw.
Okay. That makes math easy. Okay. Anybody else's opportunities? Because Nim, you got one too.
Mine whiffs.
Okay, I mean, it's fair if you're swinging with a dagger. I get it.
I even used a lucky point, but it still whiffed.
Okay. It's good to tell me, though, because now I know you use your other lucky, so. Okay. Yeah, so he kind of, he's still capable of walking with his new body type, so he just kind of walks towards you without his wings. He takes a couple of opportunity attacks. They are affecting him. He's not quite at half, but, you know, I mean, he's hurt. And then he walks up to Dis and just kind of looks down at you. He just, didn't have to be this way, Dis. And he's going to take his two claw attacks. These two. 22 and 27.
10.
Okay. It's not disadvantage against you, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Then yes, those stand. Oh, Jesus. So many dice.
Oh,
Oh,
the rerolls.
I wish I could have taken the floor dice.
So, Uncanny Dodge doesn't specify I have to wait for any specific thing, so I'm gonna have whichever one's the highest damage.
How does Uncanny Dodge work again?
Starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Which claw?
Whichever one does more damage. Whichever one looks more dangerous.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, I'll roll these separately-ish. So there and there. Yeah, okay, we'll have that one. That makes sense. So that is, I'll break the two claws up. So. You take 11 damage from the claw that you have.
Okay.
And the other one is 17. Let's see, that'll be the end of his turn. It's not Kenna's turn yet, so... Those of you that are looking at his back, you notice the gray patch of skin around his wing is beginning to shrink. That'll be Nim then.
Nam runs at him with a dagger. Leroy Jenkins!
It's interesting, I thought once you threw the powder, Nim would try a spell. No, it's fine. I'm just remarking that I thought that's what was going to happen. Not even saying if that was going to be a good call or not.
I mean, I was kind of thinking of something with Lazarus, but now I'm not sure.
It's 21.
That's a hit. Nim's actually pretty good with the dagger
Yeah, no kidding.
overall. Gets those cuts in, man. They have a kinship, you might say.
Oh, was that max damage again? It was. That's 8.
All right, we'll take the 4.
You've done 8 more damage than Lazarus.
That moment when the rolls make you sad. Okay, so yeah, Nim runs up, gives him a stab in the back. Are you like right behind him now, Nim? Okay.
I am
Yep.
behind him, yeah.
All right, and that's the end of Nim's turn. Dis.
What's the turn order?
Wallace, Nim, Dis, Lazarus, Kenna, Bears.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
I am going to hit him with an attack. For 21.
Hit.
I'm just gonna regular attack. For 10.
Okay. So 5.
Second attack.
Go ahead.
With. Second 12.
Yeah, with.
Third attack. With. Fantastic. Good thing I used sneak attack.
Okay. Anything else from Dis?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Dis, did you look behind you at all when you ran back towards Wallace's chair, or were you kind of looking that direction the whole time?
Well, I mean, when I went by, I would make sure he wasn't going to take a swing at me, even though I know Swashbuckler does it. But in character, it's kind of different things that happen to do that, so I'd assume he'd be checking back to make sure he can get attacks.
Okay. But I mean, like, back towards the door, or are you mostly focusing on Wallace?
I'd be focusing on Wallace.
Okay. It just tells me things you see. Okay, Dis, that's the end of your turn. For those listening, Dis just ran around Wallace and kind of back up towards his chair. Lazarus.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm just gonna do it because Lazarus hasn't been doing anything else and he kind of sees it. So, like, Wallace has walked by and there's just this big gray-ass spot.
It's not big, but it is there, yes.
How big?
It covers both of his wings and a little bit more space right at the shoulder blade, so it's maybe about watermelon-sized.
I mean, Lazarus knows his stuff isn't magic, so I guess he's gonna try it. He sees an opportunity, so he's just gonna breath weapon that spot.
Okay. We haven't used your breath weapon in a while, so read it for the good people at home.
Alright, well, I mean, there's not much to read about it. It's just Lazarus charges up his lungs and as an action breathes a 30-foot line of lightning in the direction of my choosing.
Okay, are you trying to aim for the spot specifically, or just in
reading
general?
it, just at his wings.
It's a roll for attack?
No, it's a dex save.
It's a dex save. Calling a shot with a dex save. I'm not sure. So normally, if you're calling a shot with an attack roll, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
But if you're calling a shot with something that's a dex save...
It's magical, so...
Yeah, I guess it just goes where you look. Yeah, we'll call it that. Sure.
Same thing as, like, Nim could magic missile it and just auto-hit the spot.
Well, the magic missile has that whole thing about it never misses in the first place. But I would say with the breath weapon, I think we're okay. Okay, go ahead, roll the damage for it. And I'll do the dex save here.
I think that's the same idea of dex saves, is that it always hits. It's just that they have the opportunity to dodge, maybe.
Right, but my thought was because he's only got this one area that's gray.
It's
does
probably
that
just
affect his dodge of like? That's the only part he's trying.
I can't think of how it wouldn't really. I mean, he just move like this, and it'd be like super hard to hit. So
yeah, exactly. So that's
pretty ideal.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is maybe you just add something to the. It doesn't. We'll see what happens. Okay. So his save without me doing any shenanigans is 17.
Save.
Okay.
11 damage.
So 11 damage. And I think outside of that, I'd say it hits the spot, so we'll do 11 damage. Or wait.
No, you saved. You saved it.
Which you already halved it, right?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, so 11 halved.
So
5. And then it turns out he's resistant to lightning, so...
What, 2?
2.
Cool.
Got him.
It's a 3d6 roll.
It's just like a little bit of smoke.
So I ended up not really caring if it hit the spot, but you notice he doesn't swell up or change shape or nothing like that.
This is all done now.
Anything else from Lazarus?
Well, I guess I kind of punt Kenna out of my space a bit.
I'm just gonna put Kenna back behind the thing.
Well, no, it's like,
Okay.
well, how does she eject once that?
That's true. You would either have to move out of her way,
All right,
or she would have to move out of your way.
Push her onto the unicorn.
I'd flip her behind me, I guess.
Okay.
Well, that's the direction she.
Yeah. You just kind of
I just
move her the other way.
And then I guess I just activate telepathy. It's very awesome. Yeah. What?
Because
Something
it
have a
wasn't-
longer range. His claws.
Oh, this was paying so much more attention.
Yeah, no, I figured it just actually messes with what I was going to do on the next turn.
Yeah, so I only tell fighter it's all in there.
Okay, fair enough. Kenna, then. Your turn.
Can you move me back to Lazarus?
Good to hear.
And I'm going to shillelagh.
You were already shillelagh.
No, but I'm going to...
Oh, hit with
Hit
shillelagh.
with shillelagh.
Gotcha. I was like, I don't think you have to re-shillelagh.
For 24.
Hit. And shillelagh is a magic weapon.
It is.
And she adds her wisdom.
Yes. So perhaps damage.
Damage may ensue.
Damage. That's the potential to have.
For max damage, 13.
We'll take it.
I've never did max.
Okay.
Her max is higher than Lazarus.
He's under half.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action healing word.
The dis.
This.
Okay.
At the 3rd level.
Big deals.
Big heels.
Big heels.
$21.
Okay. All right. Anything else from Kenna?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. One of the bears can move towards him to attack. The other one's still afraid.
Yeah, it's enough for us.
No, my number 4 can move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you can move 4 forward. Whoever's got a easier reach there. Okay.
Cool. Half a miss.
Okay.
16?
Miss.
I miss.
Okay. And the other bear can't move, but it can resave.
It also fail. I'm double checking. So this one?
Yeah.
13.
Oh, fail. Okay, it is Wallace's turn. So for those of you that are behind him, the gray spot shrinks again, leaving only a small space between the wings. He's probably got just this last turn left with that spot there. Then he's already re-rolled for that. Just not sure who he's the most mad at anymore. This still has the powder. But the bears have magic weapons, and so does Kenna.
Lazarus has never been so useless as a tank.
Good thing your healer's quite tanky.
True.
Let's put that to the test.
Oh,
yeah, I
you guys got
figured as
crit.
much.
No, that was just to roll to see who he attacked.
Okay. I
Usually it's...
thought you rolled
usually
and then you said that. I'm like, oh.
Okay, so bite first.
The majority of the time when he rolls to attack, it's me.
Oh dear.
Well, that's a crit.
All right, never mind. I called it.
Yeah, my
Me
face
too,
kind
I
of
think.
reacted before I could be like, yeah, that wasn't a crit. Okay, so bear...
Don't worry, I have a healing potion present.
Okay, so this is going to take me a second. I got to do
Stuff.
Hang on. And he's attacking with natural. So it was piercing, and that is 45.
That's not the damage, it's just the table, guys.
Yeah, wait until you see what the answer
Thanks! Remember who's doing damage to this guy.
Okay,
This guy.
And this girl.
so Kenna hit him once with a magical weapon, which kind of surprised him. So he turns around and his entire body cranks over backwards and just looms over you. And you find that quite startling. So he'll have advantage on the rest of his attacks for this turn.
Great.
But we have to resolve the crit first, because yeah, that could hurt a lot. So we'll figure that out first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Seriously. You might not get any far. Too bad you can't, like, big HP, because, every time I filled you with my unicorn, it could have,
Instant 30 heal.
Yeah.
Crit rolls. Oh, sorry. 59 damage.
Cool. It's great.
Which I presume doesn't kill you.
No?
28.
Oh yeah, he will.
Okay, and then, seeing that you're not dead, he will use both his claw attacks.
Yep, and I'll be dead now.
If he hits.
He always hits. He has advantage.
15
no.
and 22.
One hit.
Okay. If he doesn't roll pretty high, you might be okay.
You might be alright. Then you see Jesse's face. You're like, no.
Potentially.
Oh, is there like
No.
2 over?
Sorry, just recounting. 19.
Okay. I'm standing.
And put blood.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Ken is pretty hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, that was a lot of damage in total.
Yeah.
But either way. So yeah, you get bit and clawed, but Ken is still standing.
Concentration on bears.
Yeah, concentration on bears is probably shot.
Yeah, there's no way you could save the 50.
Yeah.
No?
The 50
Actually,
damage is
possible.
above what you
Well,
can possibly roll.
They're gone.
So,
Actually, no, because
I have
what's your-
Warcaster.
and you have proficiency.
And
You
I-
don't have proficiency in combat.
no. And you'd have
roll
to...
30.
59 halved is...
Oh, but it is a con save, and you're using Lazarus' aura.
You could potentially... You'd have to roll, what is that, above 29?
Yeah.
So if you
Go ahead.
yeah, just roll
If
it.
you credit.
You have advantage on it too.
So
Yeah, if you crit, I think you
crit.
I think you succeed if you
I will
crit.
have my bears.
You got 2 rolls.
No. No.
Oh.
Okay, bears disappear.
The bears.
the bears.
Wait, is the unicorn concentration? No.
No,
That's
no,
the thing.
thankfully.
Yeah.
That'd
That's
be
just
awful.
fair.
That'd be the worst.
And a whole class ability takes up your concentration.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay. That is the end of his turn because his wings are still unable to function. So
So
Nim.
next to the field, you're not.
Okay, Nim's just gonna, after all the chirps about him not using his magic, he's gonna use a 4th level magic missile
Oh.
On the spot.
on the spot.
Okay.
Well, because magic missile can't miss. So
Yeah, it can't.
Kinda
It
just-
can't miss the hole.
it's
Business. I believe.
Hopefully. We'll see.
because he saw Lazarus uses lightning breath.
It's also not magic.
I had a really mean version of this fight planned out for if you guys got magical weapons before you got here.
A mean version.
Oh yeah, it
This
would have been
one's-
really
this one's
mean.
Nice.
Notice how I said the graying effect is in between his wings now, not encompassing his wings. So, in a much meaner version of this fight, that might have mattered.
Okay, so I got 6 magic missiles to fire into.
Pow, pow, pow!
1d4.
Yeah, let's hope for some good damage. And just read me the numbers.
Three force damage.
Okay. Okay, so Nim raises his hand, he fires off a bunch of mage bolts, or magic missiles, mage bolts. And yeah, he hits them all right in that spot of gray skin, because it can't really miss. And yeah, Wallace cries out a little bit, and you see him kind of lean over from the damage, but he's obviously not dead yet. Okay, anything else from Nim?
No, just stand there and hope he doesn't get too pissed.
Fair enough. Dis.
How weak does he look?
Under half, can't say more than that. At least not yet.
I 10. And I will attack.
Okay.
22.
Hit. So Dis moves in from the shared area to Wallace's back and goes for the attack.
Goading attack.
Okay.
And sneak attack.
Okay. Is that your last superiority die, or do you have one left?
21 damage.
Okay.
This was my last.
Okay. And the goading attack is what again? Sorry, wisdom?
Yeah.
And he's not a wise man.
Well, we knew that.
It fails. So he's goaded.
10. 40 left. Okay, I've attacked once. Goading attack. I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
For 24.
Hit.
For 11 damage.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna attack again.
Okay, go ahead.
Crit fail.
Okay, roll the 100. Roll the 100.
Oh, there you are. Where's my other well. 79.
79. Which gives us... Okay. Devastating error. So during that attack, you opened up a hole of opportunity through, your reach for the attack. So he gets to use a reaction to attack you.
What is it called? What is he doing to me? Just a reaction to attack, or is he opening opportunity on me? Because Swashbuckler will refer to the opportunity.
No, it's not opportunity. It is... Let me just read the whole thing. Your opponent may immediately make one melee attack with advantage against you as a reaction.
So he doesn't get his multi-hit. He just gets that.
No, but it does mean he can attack with bite with advantage.
And remember, everybody can move after this. He can't reaction.
Yeah,
he's using
because he'll use his reaction now. So people want to get the hell out of there. But it was wow. That actually wasn't even that good. 19 is the highest.
19? That hits.
That's a tie phase.
Tie with haste. I knew haste would be the one to make the difference. Okay, so he does get to reactionarily bite you, which will be...
Here's my reaction to have it.
Okay. It's probably a good idea. $36. So halved to
18.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
And then with your swashbuckler, you can obviously... Well, even without your swashbuckler, you can move away.
So I have 40 movement right now. 5, 10, 20, 30.
Okay. Dis backs up back towards Wallace's chair with the rest of his movement. And that's it for Dis. So, Lazarus.
All right.
To your eye, he appears to be under a quarter.
Does it even work for Lazarus to swing, or should I just heal Kenna? I'll do this in heal Kenna. You do better attacks than Lazarus.
Fair.
I do, but she's still, even with your heals, gonna have to do it herself.
Either way. Go ahead.
What were you going to do?
He can't opportunity, he has disadvantage on attacks.
Sure, I'll just attack.
That's right, because he is goaded. I should put the goading next to him.
23 to hit.
Hit.
And 12.
12? Okay.
No, like that was the next roll.
Oh, sorry. So 1 hit, 1 miss.
No, it's the damage.
Absolutely.
That's totally damage.
I think Lazarus can hit higher than 12.
10.
10.
You should be able to on the max roll.
No.
Roll higher than 12. You can.
No.
Okay, so you hit him for 5.
Yeah.
My apologies if my descriptions have dropped off. I have to go somewhere in an hour, so we'll go through.
And then just... No, I can't move this. I have to maintain auras here. Yeah, no. Total fire.
Okay. That is Lazarus Kenna.
Cool. I'm going to... He's under a quarter?
Yes.
He's under.
Under a quarter.
Okay. I'm going to cure wounds myself at the 4th level.
Okay. Very sing-song.
Maybe why someone wants me to play something.
Okay. Kenna heals herself for 23. Anything else on your turn?
I suppose if anyone else is injured, they do.
Yeah, and so you also get 8.
Michael's.
Yeah, you're in my aura.
It's 30 foot, so...
Yeah, I think the unicorn reaches a
Yeah.
pretty significant
And if
distance.
anyone wants...
Sorry, 8 was?
8, you get 8. Yes.
Okay. Anything else from Kenna?
No.
Okay. As Wallace's turn activates, you notice the small gray spot on his back completely seals. His wings unfurl again, and he sort of radiates that power that he's lost. He looks over at Dis. He's got a very angry look on his face.
I flip him a
at this
bird.
point. I mean, that's fair. And he just, very low, Dis, you're giving me the powder. One way or the other. Claps both hands together and instantly appears next to Dis. He couldn't use teleport with the hole, but now he can. And he will burn all 3 attacks into you. Bite is 29.
That misses.
I'm dead no matter what.
And both claws.
I can't have.
He crit one of the claws.
Oh, actually, hopefully I don't actually.
And the other one's 22. Or, sorry, 21. So that's... So,
I
2
can
hits,
literally
1 crit.
actually pretty
Yes,
easily.
you could. Well,
Okay. At least the bite wasn't the crit. So we'll start with that. Okay, not too bad. Okay, that's gonna suck in a sec. Non-crit claw. Okay, so the bite and the claw that didn't crit is 43 damage. The crit claw is...
What's the max I can roll?
You won't instant that.
What's the max I can roll?
The max it can roll? Each claw is 3d6 plus 5.
3d6 plus 5.
That was a pretty shitty
3d6
first set of
is
rolls for that crit.
66
So
plus
that
5.
wouldn't be too bad. Okay. The crit claw rolled
41.
pretty crappily.
Yeah, I can't go. I'm dead, but I can't.
Unconscious.
I would have to take 108.
The crit claw actually almost rolled lower than the regular claw did. So that is 58 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Dis drops to the ground. Wallace kind of just lords over him, so to speak. He can't do anything else that turn, though, so he's done. So, Nim.
Can I even make it to him? Yeah, I can. Take all my movement. Nim just shouts, "You leave Dis alone!" And he runs at him with his dagger.
I like it. You save him. You save him, Nim. Get him.
Oh, 17?
Oh, I didn't roll the crit table, but I missed it, so fine. Sorry, 17? Miss.
You running crit fail, kill me.
You leave this up! Oh god!
Only I take care of this! Go to Meyer! Meyer will help.
Okay, so Nim, anything else?
I use my movement. I guess I don't really have anything I can bonus action, so no.
Okay. You still have mirror image on you?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Lazarus then. Or no, sorry, Dis. Death save, please.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay. Lazarus?
I can reach you. Do I do it, or do I swing at him for a turn?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
Dis can tell you nothing.
I'm talking to Maya right now.
Amen.
No, that was just the one time.
Shit.
Is he your Batman?
You really suck at the stand alive, man.
Alright, I'm gonna
I mean, he
walk.
probably is aware of the fact that you're unconscious.
He's just like, oh. Shaking his
That
head.
man, he just can't do it.
So, like, I looked to try and see if there's a way, but there's, like, no way I'm allowed to, like, use my action to, like, attempt to hold attention or anything like that.
You can, it's just no guarantee of success.
Yeah.
It's all up to how well you RP'd it.
Alright, I'm gonna use my movement to go up to Wallace, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to talk.
Okay.
You know, Wallace, this entire time, you have always been such a coward.
Okay.
As I walk up, and then I'm gonna make my 2 attacks against him while I do it.
Okay, go ahead.
He attacks me last time. And he's like,
That's 20 that hit first.
Hit.
1 away from a fail, nice.
So I'm going to say miss.
And then 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that is Lazarus. Kenna.
I need to double check one thing. Cool. So is this in my spirit?
Yeah, he was in
Yes.
the spirit last
Oh,
time.
my spirit. Okay, cool. Gonna move up to Wallace.
Okay. Somebody,
So where?
somebody count out her movement.
So 10, 20,
15.
15, 25.
Cool. And I'm gonna smack him
Okay. With the shalala.
with my shalala.
It's a bite word.
23.
Hit.
For max damage of 13.
That is pretty decent.
And then I'm gonna bonus action. Healing word. Healing word.
Give it the word.
Dis. Guy. At the... third or fourth. We'll go fourth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 9 plus 13 is
22.
I heal myself for 8.
Dis on the ground is just...
Thank you.
You are still prone. Sorry. But, Kenna, anything else for your turn?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Okay. So, Dis is awake. That pisses Wallace off. Kenna smacks him for 13 damage with a magic weapon. That also pisses Wallace off.
Figured.
I called him a coward.
And Lazarus called him a coward.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. We've had pretty good luck with this so far.
No, we haven't. It gets me every time.
I've had pretty good luck with this so far. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if he doesn't swing at you, he could swing at Dis and literally kill him.
It's between me and Dis?
No.
It could be.
And I'm wrong.
Advantage will work great.
But it's either going to kill you or it's going to kill me. It's going to knock one of us.
No, it could kill this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just knock you out.
Fuck you, Wallace! I'm doing it.
As you wish. Okay, attacking Kenna. Bite is a 24.
That hits.
Claws are 25 and 19.
Both hit.
Uh, 29 damage from the bite.
Okay, cool. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm out.
You're dead.
Oh, are you already out?
No, I will be, though.
Okay.
Unless these,
Yeah, okay.
Unless these men. No, you didn't.
Yeah. I think this one's...
They did not win.
Cool.
I don't think you die straight up.
No.
Did that take 127?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely. But, I mean, he tries. That's 38.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
Wait,
He...
38 total damage altogether?
No, 38 from just the two claws.
Okay.
You know, it's 29 from the first one.
Yeah, I was just like, wait, 38, you're up with...
Yeah,
I'm up, I'm good.
Wallace definitely turns around and just goes, "That's enough of that," and just punches Kenna into the ground. That is the end of his turn, though, so Nim.
Nin's just like, I don't think I have a healing potion anymore. Pretty sure I gave it to someone.
Well, I mean, this is a wig.
This is awake.
Well, I know, but he's still on the ground.
I'm fine.
Someone
I have
on
a lot of
here
movement.
has
You're still
something they
hasting
can
me.
heal me. It's fine.
All right, Nim. What's your turn?
Okay,
Fuck
I'm
no.
just gonna stab him.
Okay.
Knifey knife.
If this kills him, this is going to be the greatest
It
kill ever.
won't.
No, because it missed.
Uh,
Didn't crit miss.
Okay, there's that too. Okay.
It's like, fuck you.
Anything else from
Okay.
Nim?
No.
Okay, this.
I stand up.
Okay. He is under a quarter.
Okay. First, I will pull the potion of healing.
Okay. It will be an action to use it.
I
Just
also-
heads up.
Someone else.
Wait, hold on. How does this work? So I would see Kenna down,
Yes.
but I don't know the cause of her going down.
Really? I know he hit her, but I don't know the order of it. Like, I don't know Kenna saved me, then got wrecked.
No.
I would assume Lazarus. I don't know if Lazarus is here right now, because he's been here for a while. Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to jump Laz here. So this is 20 movement, I think? Because this is...
Yeah, it's not difficult terrain for him.
And I'm going to use my potion. Dump it down Kenna's throat.
How much movement do you have normally? 30?
60 right now, because of haste.
Oh, okay.
And then 30 because...
You're fine. Okay, so you use your action to pour the potion down Kenna's throat?
Yep.
2d4.
Heal me, buddy.
Oh.
Nice.
10.
Woo!
Alright, for 10 healing.
Woo!
Okay.
I attack.
Okay.
Yeah. I miss. I attack. 23.
Hit.
Sneak attack. Dice. 20.
For 20, so 10. Okay. Anything else from Dis?
I have 10 of them left. Can I? God damn it. I have 10 movement left. Okay. I'm just going to go here.
Okay. Lazarus?
Well, Kenna's awake, Dennis awake. This is awake. And I don't really have anything else to do except to try and keep smacking.
Okay, go ahead.
17.
Miss.
Yes.
Okay, Lazarus whiffs the 2 swings. Kenna, you are awake but prone. Also, when you lost consciousness, I think you lose your spirit.
He's under a quarter.
Yeah.
Is he looking pretty haggard, or is he like...
He's under a quarter.
I have 2 spell slots left.
No. Just do what you gotta do.
As long as people don't get one shot, they can be resurrected. Sorry, I'm just thinking
We're using aloud.
Worst case.
I'll allow it, but only because I have like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So.
So I'm going to get panic right now. Super panic. I've been going back and forth with what to do this entire time.
from the point that he hit a quarter and we noticed he was at a quarter till now. How much weaker does it look? No difference.
Weaker.
Just wanted to see if there's
I
a way to
can't tell you. I can't give you an idea of where his
gotcha.
HP is.
He's between 1 and 100.
It obviously affects your decisions. So.
Okay, I'm just not going to hit him. Just stupid. More stupid. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself. Cure wounds.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not this one.
This is dead again!
I healed myself from that. And can't do anything. Can't bonus action anything else. So I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. Kenna heals herself for a little and stands there. Wallace's turn. Okay, I have to see if he recharges something else. Okay. Okay. Kenna, he's gonna bite you.
Cool.
28.
That's hitting, yeah. This is where I was last time. I'm literally in the same position.
You haven't even crit yet.
And
Yes.
last time you hit me here was 29.
$35.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay, so you're still alive?
Yep.
Okay, means he's got more attacks he can put into you. But that saved somebody else, so...
Sacrifice myself.
Actually, I know what the hits are. I just have to decide who he wants dead more. Kenna or Dis.
It's nice knowing you, friend.
No, I think he wants Kenna dead. Okay, that's, sorry, 2 hits for Kenna.
Okay.
How hard does he have to hit you to kill you?
Actually,
Kill you.
Very, very hard.
Very, very
I was
hard.
going to say, too hard, I suspect.
Both
if you
of them.
crit both, then it's possible.
Then it's in the
120.
range.
No, to crit you, kill you from here is 90.
Yeah, it's
Or
your
92
current
damage.
XP, your current health plus your max health to be instant killed.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, you're definitely unconscious.
Yeah. I mean, I figured.
We do have melee cleave.
Into me.
Hey, Nim still has mirror image. Chances are you
Yeah, it'd be way
Yeah,
too
don't
hard to
get
do
it
it
at all.
for... It'd be way too hard
Please
for
don't
him to
end.
take it. Actually, no, I guess it wouldn't. No, because I'd have to know the rules up front. So it's just, Lazarus, both hits were 26 and 25. Do those both beat your AC?
Yep.
Okay. Then you will take the leftover damage from Kenna. Kenna, how much HP did you have left?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just getting
Oh,
trucked.
we'll take that out then. And then this is... $28 damage to Lazarus. Okay. That is the end of Wallace's turn, so Kenna is back unconscious, and Lazarus took the remaining AoE damage of the swipe cleave, and that'll take us to Nim.
God damn it!
Stab
him, good Nim!
Stabby. No, I did not give him the stabby.
Trying so hard not to use that powder. Dis, it's your turn then.
Then 25.
Dis moves back in.
I'll attack
Okay.
for 25.
Hit.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
Ooh. 25.
Okay.
Attack again.
Look at this guy.
18.
Hit.
Okay.
Just barely.
Oh,
There's been enough
6
17s,
damage.
That was my guess.
6 damage, halved to 3.
And then attack
You want to
again.
kill him?
Yes!
Alright. Okay, yeah. So for how I want to kill them, because he's been so pissed at me this entire time, is I want him, when he's looking at me, after he knocks Kenna down, and just before I go in to move towards him to kill him,
Mhm.
I want to take out the blue powder. I'm going to put it on the ground while I'm looking at him.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk over casually to him and just fucking light him up.
Okay.
Just like, give him his dream of what he wants from all of this, and then...
Okay, sounds good. We'll resolve what happens when he dies and everything else next time. I've completely run out of time.
Yep.
So. Alright, talk to you guys later. Wow, what a cliffhanger. I wonder what's going to happen next time. Seriously, guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening in. If you liked what you heard, share us with your friends. If you hated what you heard, share us with your enemies. Seriously, though, like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll find out what happens to Double Doubles and Dragons next time.